Hello everyone, I am Anusha. If you are preparing for bank exams, a good news for you. IBPS has officially released the IBPS calendar for RRBs and PSBs for the year 2022-23. An aspirant, we must know about the post we are going to apply for, isn't it? Hope up to this it is clear to you. What is Office Assistant? Officer Scale 1, Scale 2, Scale 3. Okay, now these are the public sector banks we have at present. Our exams are going to start with regional rural banks. For RRB clerk and PO, Hello everyone, I am Anusha. If you are preparing for bank exams, a good news for you. IBPS has officially released the IBPS calendar for RRBs and PSBs for the year 2022-23. I thought by just reading out the dates mentioned in the IBPS calendar is not enough. Because as an aspirant, we must know about the post we are going to apply for, isn't it? So, I am here to tell you about each and every post mentioned in this IBPS calendar and what is RRB and what is PSB. Now see here. Office assistant is nothing but a clerk in a bank. Clerk. Officer scale 1 is nothing but junior manager, also known as probationary officer PO. If you don't have any experience in banks or any financial institutions, you can write exams for office assistant and officer scale 1. That means you need to have any experience for these two posts. Okay? Officer scale 2 is nothing but manager. If you want to write for this exam, you must have 2 years experience in banks or any financial institutions, at least 2 years experience. Officer scale 3, nothing but senior manager. If you want to appear for this post, you must be a officer scale 2. You must be officer scale 2 and must have 5 years of experience in banks or any financial institutions. Now you can understand, if you go from office assistant to officer scale 3, from bottom to top, the cadre will increase. That means the highest cadre is officer scale 3. SO means specialist officer. For specialist officer, you don't need any experience. Like office assistant and officer scale 1. I hope up to this it is clear to you. What is office assistant, officer scale 1, scale 2, scale 3. Okay. Now we will see what is RRB, what is PSB. RRB. It is the short form of Regional Rural Banks. The purpose of Regional Rural Banks in India is to provide banking and financial services in rural areas. These are under the Ministry of Finance, that is under the Government of India. It means regional rural banks were owned by the Government of India. Now see what is PSB. PSB is the short form of Public Sector Bank. A public sector bank is nothing but a bank in which the government holds the majority stake. That is, more than 50% of the share is owned by the Ministry of Finance of Government of India or State Ministry of Finance of different state governments of India. These are the public sector banks we have at present. There are 12 public sector banks at present. After 10 public sector banks were merged into 4 public sector banks in the previous years. I will make a separate video about the public sector banks. Now see what are the different stages in our exams. For office assistant, there are two stages. One is prelims, other one is mains. After qualifying prelims, you can appear for mains. For officer scale 1, that is PO, you will have 3 stages: prelims, mains and interview. After qualifying prelims, you can write mains. After clearing mains, you can appear for interview. These are the stages in our exams. Now see the dates of exams. Our exams are going to start with regional rural banks. For RRB, CLERK and PO, the first stage of exam, that is prelims, will be on 7th of August, 13th of August and 14th, 20th and 21st of August. After prelims, the mains for RRB PO is on 24th of September. For RRB CLERK, the mains will be on 1st of October. For PSBs like Canara Bank, Indian Bank, Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, like we have already mentioned, we have 12 public sector banks. For these banks, the CLERK prelims will be on 28th of August, 3rd of September, 4th of September. For PO, the prelims will be on 15th of October, 16th and 22nd of October. For SO, the prelims will be on 24th of December and 31st of December. For mains, PO mains will be on 26th of November and specialist officer, that is SO mains, will be on 29th of January 2023. These all are about the dates of RRBs and PSBs. We can expect the notification in May or June. Whenever IBPS releases the official notification, then I will explain the details of how to register and what are the documents required and how to apply for the exam. I hope everything is clear to you about the IBPS calendar. Start your preparation today. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.